And now, back from the undead, Dr. Acula.
Exactly. What does the word mean? Is it a word that says hello? Or is it a word that says goodbye? I don't know. But I do know about the dead things that live in your basement. Snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. And all the while, from above, the puppet master hovers, watching our every move. Pull the strings! Pull the strings! Huh? What's that? All right, I'll try it again. The producers wanted me to do a little postscript. A post-mortem postscript, if you will. You see, this is the fourth in the Exactly series. It has been preceded by Exactly 2, Electric Boogaloo, and most recently, Exactly 3D. It is also the sixth double negative production. The talk show Carlotta and the ghost story anthology Midnight Beat, rounding out the production company's Ooh. Double negative productions have been characterized by outbursts of absurdity, cross-dressing, bad celebrity impersonations, and zombification. Okay, I lied about the zombification thing. I'm just trying to spice things up a little here. What will be in store for us in this new production entitled Exactly Forever? More of the same? Or something different? Exact. Exactly.
Take three. All right, give me a zoom in. Slowly zoom in on that. Slowly.
Listen,
Wait just a sec.
when I walk out on that stage tonight, I want to hear the theme from 2001 playing.
You mean Spake Zarathustra?
Stop talking gibberish and give me the theme from 2001, or your name is Mud in this town. Do you hear me? Mud.
What an ass.
As you know, this is Loni Christian Anderson coming to you live from the Exactly Awards. Let's get up close and find out what the celebrities are saying, and more importantly, what they're wearing. Hey, are you a celebrity?
I'm Lucy Larrabee. I starred in Failed Animal Rescues and Sam and Murray Kraft's Heartland.
Moving right along. Hey, are you somebody?
Yeah, Charo, gotta go. Yeah, coochie coo. Am I somebody? You bet I'm somebody. I'm not just anybody.
Well, who are you?
I don't know.
Wait, over on the steps. Andy Garcia? No, Schwimmer? David Schwimmer?
Don't pretend you don't know who I am. I'm Victor Cross, star of Laundry Day and the Triple X Files.
Of course you are. And you, should I know you?
As if you didn't know, I'm Matt Pierce, star of Jimmy Stewart Superstar, Dr. Acula, and who can forget the Penis Reduction Center?
Yeah, who could forget? Well, this was Loni Christian Anderson, and I'm sure I'll be back to talk to some more big-name celebrities. Until then, enjoy the Exactly Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Exactly Awards. And here's your host for the Exactly Awards, Matt Pierce.
1999, I said, just your name is mud in this town. You hear me? Thank you very much. You know, looking out at all these wonderful stars, I wish it could be exactly forever. But hey, are we here to gawk into space, or are we here to give out some awards? The nominees for Best Actor are Victor Cross, The Triple X Files.
The kind of excitement I'm talking about is orgasmic excitement.
It was all natural?
No, orgasmic. According to, the time of death as related to me by the coroner, he was either watching The Naughty Nuns or something called Inside Gillian Anderson.
Sounds like he doesn't know if he was coming or going.
Dave Lista, Saving Private Ryan, the special edition.
Captain Miller, why we gotta fight in this war?
Well, Chickalene, life is a paradox that pits morality against sin and throws them together into a picnic basket of emotion. But in this war is all about those darn Nazis. I'm talking about Adolf Hitler, the very picture of evil, and the head of the German mafia, Don Nazi.
All right. Charles McClure, Sam and Murray Kraft's Hackman. He started falling down. He got up and he looked around, you won't believe just what he found. A land where everyone wore hats and they were super groovy cats. Matt Pierce, Dr. Acula.
Don't worry, Tony. You're merely living in a haunted house.
And I shouldn't be worried.
No, you shouldn't be worried. You should be scared out of your wits. You should run screaming in terror and jump out of the window of the nearest four-story building.
Dr. Acula?
Oh, perhaps I'm overreacting.
All right. And Steve Slaney, hello, Jerry.
One time I was having a dream where I was stuck on a desert island and I saw Jerry float up in a raft and I started jumping up and down, waving to him, and Jerry started jumping up and down and waving back, and the raft sunk under Jerry's weight.
Yeah, so what you did?
Dude, I ran out and tried to save him.
You swam out to him?
No, I ran out, bro.
Oh, but were you like Jesus?
No, dude, I was Jerry.
I thought Jerry was on the raft.
Dude, the raft sank. Haven't you been listening?
All right. And the winner is... Dave Lista.
I want to thank so many people. My mom, and my dad, and Uncle Rondo, and Aunt Agatha, and of course, all the other nominees. Victor, Steve, What do you mean you want me to wrap it up? The show's just started. I want to thank so many more people. Wait! I've got so many more people to thank.
Folks, if there's anything I love about award shows, it's those great musical production numbers.
So let's hear it for the Danny Taylor Singers.
Wait! I'm not done thinking, people!
Welcome to the Exactly Awards. We must be right out of our gourds. With the talent here makes you want to cheer. Hooray for the Exactly Awards. Hooray for the Exactly Awards.
No geek acts or swallowing of swords.
With all of the stars. You think you're on Mars. Hooray for the Exactly Awards. But what about the sad clowns?
We all smile while they're wearing a frown.
But don't worry, chum.
Just drink some fine rum.
You'll forget what's bringing you down. Welcome to the Exactly Awards. We'll be giving them out in small awards.
It's already such fun.
And it's only begun. Welcome to the Exactly Awards.
And now, how about a word from our sponsor, Excess, the pill that's just too much.
I was talking to my friend Linda, and I said, Linda, I've been feeling, well, you know. And she said, why don't you try Excess? And I said, Excess? Isn't that the pill that's just too much? And she said, sure. It gives me too much energy, too much happiness, too much spirit. I said, I get the point. I'll try it. And boy, am I glad I did.
Excess has been known to cause the following side effects: rolling of the eyes, dizziness, frothing at the mouth, black eye syndrome, spasms, and lycanthropy, also known as werewolfism.
I'm feeling much better now, thanks to my friend Linda, and thanks to Excess. Excess. It's just too much.
The struggles that women have are time-weary, soul-searching islands on a creepy continent filled with ignorance and discontent. In this day and age, whether he be a she-male or she be a femihim, men, women, and all the rest should be able to sympathize, no, empathize with each other. But no matter how enlightened we become, we see very few strong, intelligent female characters portrayed on the stage, screen, and boob tube. Which is why it is so refreshing to see strong women like Agent Skulcheese of the Triple X Files, Jan Couples from Failed Animal Rescues, and the perky but insightful Cootie from It's Melvin, coming from the mind of international playboy Matt Pierce, previously known for his alleged flings with Pia Zadora and 3 of the Flying Wolanda twins. And now, to present the award for Best Supporting Actress, a man's man, a ladies' man, a goat's man, Matt Pierce!
I want you all to know, nothing's been proven about that goat. Now, to move on to the nominees for Best Supporting Actress: Norma Calderon, Jimmy Stewart Superstar,
Billie Holiday as Mary Magdalene.
I don't know how to love him, don't know how to care for him. He's my man, he's just my man. And there are so many men that I've come to know. I hate to let him go. He moves me so. All right. Jennifer Chard, Jingle Walk.
There's a lady who's sure
There's a 7-day cure, and she's buying some honest at 7. And she looks to the east as she deals with the east, and she's buying some honest at 7.
Andrew Farley for the West File.
And I'm Lana Mower.
Lana Mower, weren't you decapitated in that horrible accident involving a
weed whacker?
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. But thanks to the miracle of computer animation, I starred in 18 X-rated films this year, and I'm carrying on an illicit affair with Pillsbury Dover.
Mr. Truman, failed animal rescue.
I remember when she first got the hairball. He said it was right around 7 o'clock. He was watching Mama's Family, and then at 7:30, Dukes of Hazzard was on.
Yeah, it was a rerun.
They're all reruns, honey.
No, they ain't all reruns. There's some I ain't never seen.
Sure, hun. They're all reruns. But anyway, we sure loved our Skanky. I just really loved the way she used to just chase her little tail around.
That was Hound Leroy.
Ew, that's right. But Skanky used to do things too that we will always remember.
Yeah.
And Steve Fleming, Beverly Hillbillies Dino 210.
You hog-swallowing bitch! I know you got my Quincy on account of I've got evidence.
Telling me I wouldn't be caught in the same zip code as one of your piggly wigglies. What in tarnation is this evidence you're talking about anyway?
Well, Miss Smarty Pants, I found blonde hairs over by the pig pen. Explain that, you obstinate pork-nabbing wench.
Kelly May, don't you think those could have been your blonde hairs?
And the winner is Steve Fleming. Starting out your nickname, Tori.
Right on. And I also want to thank the Academy for showing that they don't go by that old adage that a great actress has to be a woman. Yeah, that's the most sexist thing I've ever heard. Woo! Yeah, all right, baby. Yeah, all right. But I also want to thank Matt Pierce here for being so damn creative. Yeah. Woo! He could have turned the show into another clip show, showing clips over and over. But instead, he doled out fresh new material.
I'm sorry, but we have to pause for a word from our sponsor.
Yeah. All right, woman. Yeah.
Hey, I see you've got the pipe all loaded up for me. Whoa, you didn't tell me this was crack.
It's not.
Let me try this. Oh, that's crack.
It's not crack.
Let me try.
He's dead.
I can't believe that that's not crack.
You're right. I can't believe it's not crack. The new over-the-counter drug by Moronco.
I can't believe it's not crack.
You won't believe it either. With its mind-numbing, heart-pumping, crazy high, you'll be saying to yourself,
I can't believe it's not crack.
I can't believe it's not cracked. Ding.
If there's one thing we here at Double Negative Productions refuse to portray, it's stereotypes. Whether they be racial or ethnic or what have you. This is one form of prejudice we here at the old DMP have always resolutely avoided. And now, to present the award for Best Supporting Actor, here's my two favorite dumb blondes, Jennifer Chard and Steve Slaney.
You know, Jennifer, I don't know what Matt's talking about, us being dumb blondes. I scored triple digits on the stats.
That's SATs?
I hate when people spell things out so I won't understand.
Well, here's something we can all understand. The nominee is for Best Supporting Actor.
Wow, that was the best segue ever.
Michael Barbour in Failed Animal Rescues.
Well, we've been watching the TV, and I noticed that Skanky'd been coughing up his hairball for about 40-odd minutes.
I said, Eric, there is something wrong with Skanky.
Eric, there's something wrong with Skanky.
Well, I got up right then and there and decided I was going to give her the Heinrich maneuver, which, of course, I just learned.
Victor Cross, and I can't believe it's not crack.
I can't believe it's not crack.
Charles McClure for Citizen Kane.
I remember the time when Kane said to me,
Mr. Cotton, you're drifting.
No, I'm not. I'm having a flashback.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now, I remember the time when Kane said to me,
Josh Lorna in Harry Stallings and the Fellowship of the Sorcerer's Clones.
This might be a personal question, Harry, but how long is your,
My wand?
Yes, though I've never heard it referred to it in that manner.
No, I don't have a wand.
None at all?
No, not until I'm a full wizard.
Oh, yes, wizard's rings, yes. That's what we've been talking about.
And Danny Taylor in Jimmy Stewart Superstar.
You can't take it with you, Jimmy Stewart. You conquered right after you came and saw. It's been a wonderful life, Jimmy Stewart. Now there's no one to stop me from breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
And the winner is...
Victor Cross!
My name is Sachin Littlefeather. I am the president of the Native American Affirmative Image Committee. I'm representing Victor Cross, who could not be here this evening. He has asked me to give you a very long speech, which I cannot share with you right now because of time. But he very regretfully cannot accept this very generous award. And the reasons for this being are the treatment of American Indians by the film industry and on television, and with the recent casting of Kevin Costner in the Leonard Peltier story.
Wait a minute, you're not an Indian?
That's right, I'm not an Indian, I'm a Native American.
You're not one of those either. You're Sandra Schwartz from the Bronx. I'd recognize you anywhere.
Yeah, and Victor Cross is here tonight. I saw him earlier.
There he is, in the audience.
Oh yeah, well, come on up here, Victor Cross.
Victor, we are proud and pleased to present you with this well-earned Polly.
I'm sure you'll have a statement from the press after the show.
I have a statement right now.
I'm still not done thanking people.
And I'm sure that everybody else has thanks they want to give. But right now, we have to thank those who have gone on to the great time slot in the sky before us. People like John Candy, Divine, Andy Kaufman, Roddy McDowell, John Ritter, and Don Stabney.
Don Stabney will always be remembered for his great performances in The Busters and Jimmy Stewart Superstar. But he'll also be remembered for much, much more.
The only connection I had when I came to Hollywood was my lifelong friendship with Don Stabney. Now, I was doing bathroom maintenance for Universal Tour Studios. I run into Don, and he introduced me to the actor who does the Tidy Bowl spot for the Tidy Bowl commercials. Well, that led to my first job in television. Now I wasn't just cleaning bathrooms. I was filming them. Thank you, Don Stabney. Thank you. Thank you.
Don Stabney. Don Stabney got me my very first movie role. You remember Ralph the Dog Catcher from Braveheart? No? No, of course you don't, because my role was cut from the movie. But Don Stabney got me that part.
Whee! 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 I was always afraid to try my luck in Hollywood because I heard in order to make it, you had to sleep with one of those icky producers. But then Donnie reminded me that my daddy was a producer. Thank you, Donnie Most. Whee! Whee!
Don Stabney appeared to be a star in the rise, whose glimmer was clouded over by the glittery sheen of Hollywood's cruel spotlight. His big break was to come from Michael Cimino, who, hot off his Oscar win for The Deer Hunter, had promised Don a role in the sequel to his not-yet-released Heaven's Gate. But Heaven's Gate 2 was never to be.
Thanks for looking down for Don for the next 15 years or so, until he landed a major role on a sitcom that was to do for ski resorts what Caddyshack did for country clubs. Unfortunately, due to the untimely death of its intended lead actor, Sunny Ski Lodge never made it to the air.
But then, after multiple substance abuse problems and 3.5 attempted suicides, Don finally got a great role. He was offered a role in the tentatively titled I Was Stabbed 13 Times with a Dull Butter Knife, from the maker of such films as Don't Go in the Bathroom and Ma and Pa Kettle's Erotic Adventures. Director Alan Smithy.
Well, like all my films, I knew this would be received as an Alan Smithy production. Deep down, I also knew that the real auteur of the piece was its star. The tragedy of the whole thing, besides Don's death, of course, was that we shot the film out of sequence, electing to shoot the last scene, Don's last scene, first. And we used a real dull butter knife for the close-up, but the knife that Don was to be stabbed with was a stage knife, perfectly safe. Anyway, at some point, somebody switched knives. Inadvertently, one hopes. And just as we're about to shoot the scene, just as we started shooting the scene where Don is about to be stabbed, he shouted something. What he said will forever remain unknown. For these were his last words. Don't stab me!
no one really knows what Don's last words were. Many believe he was shouting his own name, but he may have been saying Din Stigny, which in Pig Egyptian literally translates to, will someone pull the roast out of the oven? But in Hollywood slang means, on with the show.
And on to our next presenter, Victor Cross.
All right. Thank you. I would have liked to accept that award earlier, but I was all tied up. Get it? It's a gag. But seriously, folks, the nominees for Best Actress are Norma Calderon, Nothing.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Blank, and welcome to Nothing, the show that tells you everything about nothing and absolutely nothing about everything.
Jennifer Chard, Midnight Beat.
You know, like when you're running through molasses in your dream trying to get away from the killer? It was like that. But there was no face to this killer. It was just this laughing.
Daya Kuehner, It's Melvin.
First I heard Rusty talk about the gay thing he had for me, and then I heard Glick tell him he should stick with boys.
As opposed to girls?
I suppose so.
Wow. Then it really is true.
Krista Truman, Carlotta. Wave, Midnight Beat. And the winner is Jennifer.
Well, first, I'd like to thank all the actors. And I would like to thank the writers whose words are like lemon drops melting on the tongue of sweet success. And the costume designers. And all the little people. And special thank yous to all the fabulous directors. And here to present the award for Best Director, Matt Pierce.
Yes, I know we're running out of time, but we do have time for one last award. The nominees for Best Director are Joe Glutz, Walter Paisley, Alan Smithy Jr., and Eric von Naugahyde. And the winner is Eric von Naugahyde. Eric, I'm a big fan, and I'll always cherish the moment when I hand this Polly to the great German director, Eric von Naugahyde.
Thank you. This award would be as bountiful as Anita Ekberg in her prime. But there's been a mistake. I am not Eric von Naugahyde, the famous German director. I'm Eric von Naugahyde, the famous Swedish director.
There's a difference?
There's a tremendous difference. That man couldn't give direction if he worked at a filling station.
Well, I'm afraid this award goes to the other.
No, this award should go to me. Just look at the clip I brought from my new film, The Meatballs of Your Mind.
Ist das Meatballs gut, Linga?
Ja, das Meatballs gut. Ist das Meatballs gut sein?
Ja, die Meatballs ist gut. Ist das Meatballs gut, Johann? Johann, ist das Meatballs gut? Johann!
It's
It's knowing that your rutabaga is bulbous and yanks clean off of the vine. It's knowing that your strudel's always cheesy like the meatballs of your mind. Like the meatballs of your mind.
That was great, Eric, but I'm afraid this award goes to the German Erich von Lagerheide for his beautiful work of art, Confined in McClurstein, which roughly translates to, that may be a hamster in your pants, but I still prefer the tango to the foxtrot.
You call that art? My grandmother's stool sample is more artistic than that. I will not let you take this award away from me. I will not let you give this award to that cinema burrito sauerkraut. This is my award. I will take it. And I would just like to thank my old film professor.
I'm still not done thanking people.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Pierce.
Thank you very much. You know, looking out at all these wonderful stars, I wish it could be exactly forever. Exactly forever. Exactly forever. Exactly forever. Exactly forever. Exactly.
There's no business like show business like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing, everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere could you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Even with a turkey that you know will fold, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't change it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show. The butcher, the baker, the grocer, the clerk are secretly unhappy men because the butcher, the baker, the grocer, the clerk get paid for what they do, but no applause. They gladly bid their dreary jobs goodbye for anything theatrical. And why? Because there's no business like show business, and I tell you it's so. Traveling through the country is so thrilling, standing out in front on opening nights, smiling as you watch that theater filling, and there's your billing out there in lights. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are low. Angels come from everywhere with lots of jack, and when you lose it, there's no attack. Where could you get money that they don't give back? Let's go on with the show. The costumes, the scenery, the makeup, the props, the audience that lifts you when you're down. The headaches, the heartaches, the backaches, the flops, the sheriff that escorts you out of town. The opening when your heart beats like a drum. The closing when the customers won't come. There's no business like show business like no business I know. You get word before the show has started that your favorite uncle died at dawn. Top of that, your ma and pa have parted. You're broken hearted, but you go on. There's no people like show people, they never ever run out of dough. Yesterday they told you you would not go far. the night you open, and there you are. Next day on your dressing room, they've hung a star. Let's go on with the show.